You get your sueldo, pay the bills, buy groceries, and 2 days later, you're broke again. You work hard, but it feels like no matter how hard you try, you're stuck living paycheck to paycheck, paying all your bills on time, but there's never enough money left over. Overdue bills are piling up. It feels like no matter how hard you try, you're stuck living paycheck to paycheck. Here's the truth. You don't need a higher salary to break the cycle. You need a new system. In this video, I'll show you 5 steps that help me escape the paycheck trap even without earning more. I went from Lagi Akan, Kapos, to my extra PAHO, and you can too. When I finally took the leap and quit my job to pursue my dreams, I honestly thought I was doomed to live paycheck to paycheck forever. But boy, was I wrong. I discovered some simple steps that completely changed the game for me. And the best part? They won't cost you a single cent. Step 1. Calculate your survival budget. How much do you actually need to survive each month? Let's start with the basics. Rent, food, transport, water, electricity, gas, internet, just the bare essentials. Example, if your monthly income is 20,000 pesos and your survival cost is 12,000 pesos, that gives you 8,000 pesos to control. Knowing your floor helps you stay focused on what really matters. You're playing a budgeting game, and every peso counts. Once you know your number, commit to it. Treat it as non-negotiable. This is your baseline, your rock bottom. Don't dip below this amount under any circumstance. Now ask yourself, can I live on this amount for an entire month? Be brutally honest. If not, you have to cut back. Take a close look at your expenses and identify areas where you can trim the fat. Can you downgrade your phone plan? Are there subscriptions you can cancel? Can you cook at home more often? Get creative with finding ways to make your survival budget work. Trust me, it's worth it. By the way, if you want to download our full Paycheck to Paycheck Survival Guide, it's totally free. We've got some cool stuff in there that will help you out a lot. So check it out. The link is provided below. Step 2. Track every peso. This is where things get real. For 1 whole month, track every single peso you spend. Write it down, categorize it, and see where your money is going. Seriously, everything. That includes the 15 pesos for... No, seriously, track every single peso for 1 whole month. It might seem tedious, but trust me, the insights you'll gain are worth it. You'd be surprised where your money is disappearing to. There's a saying, you can't fix what you don't measure. And that's so true when it comes to your finances. When you start tracking, you begin to see patterns, both good and bad. You might be surprised to find that you're respending 200 pesos a day on coffee without even realizing it. Tracking helps you spot these leaks in your financial life. It lets you see exactly where your money is going and highlights areas where you can cut back. Plus, it helps you make better financial decisions. For example, if you know you're spending a lot on delivery fees, you might be more inclined to cook at home or buy in bulk to save money. Don't worry, we're not suggesting that you become a financial detective and track your expenses forever. After a month of intense tracking, you should have a pretty good grasp on your spending habits. Then you can dial it down a notch. Keep tracking occasionally, or use apps to help you stay on top of your finances. Step 3. Create no-spend days. When I started implementing to no-spend days per week, it completely changed my relationship with money. It sounds simple, right? Well, it is. Just 2 days a week without ordering in, buying unnecessary stuff, or treating myself to that cup of coffee. But trust me, it makes a huge difference. It might be hard at first, but the benefits are totally worth it. First and foremost, it saves you money. Think about all those times you impulsively bought something or ordered in because you felt like it. Those small actions add up over time. By setting aside specific days to be mindful of my spending, I found myself saving over 1,200 pesos each month. That's extra money I could use for something special or put towards my savings goals. But it's not just about the money. No-spend days help you become more aware of your spending triggers. Do you feel the urge to buy whenever you're bored, stressed, or simply scrolling through social media? By understanding what drives your impulse purchases, you can develop strategies to overcome them. For me, I discovered that I often reach out from my phone to order in when I am feeling bored or stressed, so I started finding other activities to fill those times, like taking a walk or reading a book. It might take some trial and error, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, but rather developing a healthier relationship with money and your spending habits. Start with 2 no-spend days a week and work your way up. Before you know it, you'll be more in control of your finances and your life. Step 4. Split money into 4 envelopes. This tip is a game changer. Imagine having 4 envelopes, each representing a different financial category. Fixed bills, daily expenses, emergency fund, and fun money. Sounds simple, right? Well, it is, and that's why it works so well. Once you've calculated your survival budget, withdraw the necessary funds for your fixed bills and daily expenses. The remaining money can be divided between your emergency fund and fun money. For instance, if you have 5,000 pesos left after covering your essential bills, you can allocate 2,000 pesos to your emergency fund and 3,000 pesos to your fund money. As you progress, consider putting aside more for your emergency fund, aiming for at least 3 to 6 months of your survival budget. This approach might sound restrictive, but it's incredibly liberating. By allocating specific amounts for each category, you avoid the stress of running out of money mid-month and find yourself constantly dipping into your emergency fund or worse, taking on debt. It is a simple yet effective way to manage your finances and stay on track with your financial goals. Give it a try and experience the freedom that comes with being in control of your money. Step 5. Automate savings. Even Philippine peso 50-day. This is the secret weapon that helped me transform my financial life. You don't need fancy investment strategies or to win the lottery to build wealth. All it takes is consistency and discipline. And the best part, it doesn't require any additional effort on your part. With automation, your savings grow effortlessly in the background while you focus on living your life. All it takes is a few clicks to set it up. Choose the amount you want to save, whether it's 50 pesos, 100 pesos, or more. Select the frequency, whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly. Then schedule the transfers to your savings account or investment fund. That's it. Sit back and watch your savings grow. The power of compounding interest is incredible. Even if you start small with just 50 pesos a day, which is around 15 pesos per person, it adds up to 1,500 pesos a month. Over time, this becomes a substantial amount that can be used for emergencies, investments, or anything else you desire. The key is to start early and be consistent. Even if you can only spare a little, it's better than nothing. Consistency is crucial. Set up automatic transfers and treat them as non-negotiable bills. That way, you won't be tempted to dip into your savings or skip payments. Make it a habit to review your progress periodically and adjust accordingly. Celebrate your milestones and be patient with yourself. Building wealth takes time and discipline, but with consistent effort, you can achieve your financial goals. So there you have it. 5 simple steps that can transform your financial situation even without a pay raise. Remember, escaping the paycheck trap is within your reach. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to financial freedom. If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share it with others. Thank you for watching.